What if I told you the electric vehicle revolution has just been flipped on its head? Imagine a powerful, fully functional electric pickup truck, not from Tesla, not from Ford, but from China, priced at only $13,700. That's less than the cost of some motorcycles in the US. This single announcement has sent shockwaves across the automotive world. Could this be the EV that finally makes electric vehicles accessible to the masses? Let's dive in. China has just unveiled a brand new electric pickup priced at an astonishing $13,700. At a time when most EV pickups like the Tesla Cybertruck or Rivian R1T are priced between $60,000 and $100,000, this Chinese pickup costs a fraction of the price. And yet, it's not some stripped-down gimmick. It comes equipped with features designed to challenge the dominance of Western automakers. Let's step back for a moment. The EV industry has been grappling with a huge problem: cost. While governments around the world push for cleaner, greener transportation, the high price tag of EVs has kept millions of potential buyers on the sidelines. But China's latest move could rewrite the rules. By proving that electric pickups can be built affordably without sacrificing functionality, they're opening the floodgates to mass adoption. So what do you get for $13,700? Surprisingly, a lot. The pickup offers a respectable driving range, enough battery power for everyday use, and hauling capacity that makes it more than just a city commuter. It's engineered not just for Chinese roads, but with global ambitions in mind. Imagine small businesses, delivery fleets, and rural communities finally being able to afford EVs at scale. That's revolutionary. Here's where things get really fascinating. If China can export this pickup to markets in Africa, South America, and even parts of Europe, it could put enormous pressure on Western automakers. How do Tesla, Ford, and GM justify their sky-high prices when a competitor is offering something functional at 1/5 the cost? This could trigger a price war in the EV industry unlike anything we've seen before. This isn't just about one truck. It's about China signaling its dominance in the global EV supply chain. From batteries to rare earth minerals to mass manufacturing, China already controls the backbone of the electric car revolution. By launching affordable EVs like this pickup, they're not just competing, they're redefining the game. So, is this $13,700 Chinese electric pickup the beginning of a new era where EVs are finally affordable for everyone? Or will Western automakers fight back with their own budget-friendly electric trucks? One thing is clear: the EV race just got a lot more intense, and the world will never look at electric vehicles the same way again. News of this $13,700 pickup didn't just stay in China, it's already sending ripples across global markets. Industry insiders are whispering that if this model gains traction, countries in Africa, Southeast Asia, and Latin America could skip the expensive EV transition altogether and leap straight into a new era of affordable electrification. Imagine entire regions moving from old, fuel-hungry vehicles directly into low-cost EVs. That could rewrite the economic playbook for developing nations. But here's the challenge: established automakers like Ford, Toyota, and GM have spent billions developing premium EV platforms. Their trucks are powerful, luxurious, and advanced, but they're far from affordable for the everyday worker. If China can mass-produce these low-cost pickups and ship them worldwide, it could expose a painful truth: the future of EVs might not belong to the companies with the most advanced technology, but to the ones that can democratize the technology for everyone. This isn't just about economics, it's about power. China's ability to export affordable EVs gives it massive influence over emerging markets. Africa, Southeast Asia, and Latin America could increasingly look to Beijing for their automotive future, potentially sidelining Western automakers and even Western governments. This creates a new kind of soft power, one driven not by military might, but by clean technology adoption. But here's a question many are asking: is a $13,700 EV pickup too good to be true? Skeptics argue that the low price might come at the cost of safety standards, durability, or long-term reliability. Will these trucks be able to compete in harsher environments like the American Midwest or Australia's Outback? Or are they tailored only for city roads and light-duty work? These unanswered questions add even more suspense to the unfolding story. Meanwhile, in Detroit, Tokyo, and Stuttgart, automakers are holding emergency meetings. Should they slash prices and risk profit margins? Should they double down on premium models and ignore the budget segment? Or should they partner with Chinese firms instead of fighting them? Whatever the decision, one thing is clear: this $13,700 pickup has put them in a corner. The next move they make could determine the balance of power in the EV industry for decades. Behind every EV lies its beating heart, the battery. With a $13,700 pickup, one of the biggest questions is how China is managing to keep costs so low while still delivering usable range. The answer points to China's tight grip on the global battery industry. From lithium mines in Africa to cobalt supplies in the Congo and nickel in Indonesia, China has built a web of influence. By controlling the supply chain, they can build batteries cheaper and faster than almost anyone else. This advantage means Western automakers are playing catch-up, and some are already lobbying their governments for more mining rights, new trade deals, and even subsidies. The competition isn't just about cars, it's about who controls the future energy economy. Then comes the rare earth element puzzle. These metals, critical for EV motors and electronics, are concentrated in only a few parts of the world, and China controls more than 70% of the refining capacity. If Beijing decides to prioritize its domestic EV industry and allied markets, countries like the US and Europe could face shortages. Suddenly, a $13,700 pickup isn't just a cheap truck, it's a piece on a global chessboard where minerals equal power. But here's where it gets even more fascinating. This disruption isn't just empowering China, it's inspiring dozens of new EV startups worldwide. In India, Brazil, and even Eastern Europe, entrepreneurs are asking a bold question: if China can make a pickup this cheap, why can't we? We could be entering an age where smaller companies, backed by regional governments, create their own affordable EVs. The global automotive landscape could fragment into regional ecosystems, each competing for the attention of billions of consumers. And let's not forget the most important piece of this puzzle: the people. Consumers who once dismissed EVs as toys for the wealthy are now waking up to a reality where electric power is finally within reach. Farmers, tradesmen, delivery drivers, and families in developing economies may soon be able to drive EVs at prices they can actually afford. That shift won't just change car ownership, it will change cultures, economies, and even the way cities are designed. As more affordable EVs hit the roads, nations will face a new challenge: how to power them. A sudden surge in electric pickups will strain grids already struggling to meet demand. This could spark a global race for renewable energy infrastructure, solar farms, wind power, and advanced grid storage. For developing countries, this might be the moment to leapfrog directly into green energy, bypassing decades of fossil fuel dependence. Imagine rural villages where rooftops lined with solar panels charge fleets of low-cost EVs. It's not science fiction, it's the next chapter. But what happens to the oil giants? Nations whose wealth relies on crude exports may find themselves staring into an economic abyss. If millions of drivers around the world abandon gas and diesel trucks for EVs, oil demand could collapse faster than predicted. Countries in the Middle East, parts of Africa, and South America may be forced to diversify their economies at lightning speed, or risk instability. The power balance of the world economy could shift dramatically. Ports once filled with oil tankers could soon be crowded with ships carrying batteries, solar panels, and EVs. Highways across Africa, Asia, and South America may become the testing grounds of a new electric future. China's affordable EV strategy could redefine global trade routes, alliances, and economic priorities for decades to come. Fast forward a decade, cities redesigned around EVs. Cleaner air, quieter streets, and charging stations on every corner. What was once a luxury becomes the new normal, and what was once a faraway dream becomes everyday reality. The answer, in many ways, lies with us, the consumers, the workers, the dreamers of a cleaner tomorrow. What do you think? Is this the EV that will finally make electric vehicles universal? Share your thoughts below, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories that uncover how technology is reshaping our world. Because this isn't the end, it's just the beginning. High voltage sine recreational vehicle. Z-Auto Tech. Where innovation meets the road, the future of mobility starts here, only on Z-Auto Tech. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating stories about Elon Musk, Maxwell, Tesla, and the future of innovation. Until next time, keep imagining the impossible.